Before this video starts, I just want to let you guys know that this video that you guys are watching right now was supposed to be uploaded this coming Monday. And today's Friday, and today's video should have been a Rocket Bunny video, but I couldn't get the Rocket Bunny video done in time because I had to order parts for the bumper to be able to attach the bumper. So that got kind of delayed. So now I'm going to be uploading the Rocket Bunny video on Monday. And this video that was supposed to be uploaded on Monday is going to be uploaded today, which is Friday, which you guys are watching right now. So instead of not uploading today on Friday, like I told you guys, I was going to be uploading twice a week. If it was a Rocket Bunny video on Monday, I was going to upload again on Friday. But instead of just not uploading today, I decided just to upload Monday's video today and try to get the Rocket Bunny video done in time for Monday. So I just want to give you guys a heads up before this video starts and you guys say, where's the Rocket Bunny video and whatnot. So this video was supposed to be on Monday and Monday's video was supposed to be today. So let's get to the video. What is going on, you guys? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today I'm going to be covering a topic that has been asked so much in this channel, and that is, how do I shift in my automatic car? Now, I'm not only going to be explaining to you guys how do I do it, but I'm also going to be telling you guys what those gears are usually meant for. Now, I'm not saying that I know 100% everything about the automatic transmission, which is not true. I don't know everything. So I'm going to be giving you guys some facts that I know and some opinions that I feel should be said. So let's get into it. So first off, let's talk about the L2 and 3 that's on the car. Why are they there and what are they used for? Those gears are used as another way of braking. But for example, say you were going in D and you're going downhill. If you're going downhill and in D, your car is going to want to keep picking up speed, which is going to cause you to press your brakes a lot more, and it's going to wear out your brakes a lot more. But say if you were to use the low gears, which is L2 and 3, well, for instance, just say we're in second gear and you were going downhill. Well, your vehicle is going to reduce the increase in speed that your car is going to go. So it's only going to keep the RPMs that's in second gear. So it's going to cause the car to not be able to be sped up. So your vehicle is going to be kept in that second gear and in that RPM range. So that applies to every other gear, the L2 and 3. It applies to all those three gears. Depending on how fast you're going downhill and how steep the hill is, you're either going to be using L2 or 3, but they're basically the same concept. Those are the reasons that I know that those gears are used for. If there's any other reason that you guys know, make sure you guys put it down in the comments down below. Now, I'm sure some of you guys might be thinking, oh, isn't it better to use up your brakes rather than your transmission? That is true, but I'm not 100% sure that it wears out your transmission. I'm no expert in that and I have no say in that. So I'm not going to say that it does wear out your transmission, but I do know that when you brake, when you're going down here and you use your brakes, you are going to be using your brakes a lot more. But if some of you guys also know if it does wear out your transmission, if you don't know any other expert that knows what happens to your car if you use those low gears a lot, make sure you guys put it down in the comments as well. But what I know is that those engineers that made those automatic cars with those gears, they put it in the car for a reason. So there should be a reason for them, which that reason is when you're going downhill and you have a long commute, you have another way of braking instead of using your brakes. So now that I covered what those gears are used for, now I'm going to show you guys how I shift my automatic TC. Now, I'm not saying that you should be doing it all the time. I just do it like on the weekends or something, like when I want to have fun or something like that, because I wouldn't want to use them all the time, because you get to control the RPMs, how high your RPMs go. So the higher you go, the more gas you use. So I usually just do it when I want to have fun or when I want to speed up a little bit. So the way that I'm going to show you is the way that I do it. I'm pretty sure there's other people that do it different ways, but this is the way that I do it. So let's get started. So we're at a stop right now and I'm going to touch real quick on the RPMs. So the RPMs that I usually like to shift in is between 4,000 to 4,500 RPMs, and that's the range that I like to stick within. Other than that, the shifting technique is pretty similar to a manual car, such as we're at a stop right now, right? So we're going to move it down to low gear. Now, in order for you guys to shift to second gear, you're going to want to let go of the brake and give it gas. Once you reach the 4,000 to 4,500 RPMs, you're going to let go of the gas and shift it to second. Then you give it gas again. So basically, after shifting from low gear to second gear, you're just repeating the same process to get to third gear. So now I'm going to demonstrate it for you guys. I'm going to do it real slow the first one, then I'll do a real quick one for you. So I'm in park right now. We're going to move it down to low gear and I'm going to give it gas. And once I get to 4,000 to 4,500 RPM, I'm going to let go of the gas and then shift it to second and then just repeat the same process. So I'll kind of walk you guys through it. I'm going to do it a little bit slow. So let's go. So I'm in low gear, let go of the brake, give it gas. Let go of the gas, shift it to second. give it gas again. Let go of the gas, shift to the third, give it gas again. So it's pretty simple and it's pretty easy. So this one I'm gonna do real quick, so let's go. So now I've shown you how to shift. We did it slow and we did it fast. So now that we've covered the basics on how to shift from L, 2, and 3, so now I'm going to talk about shifting from 3 to D. Now, I never, ever shift to 3 to D unless I'm getting onto the freeway or highway, or if I'm getting past 45 to 55 miles per hour. Once I see my RPMs are getting pretty high. The reason being is because if you were to leave it on third gear and say you were going 70 miles per hour and you were at 4,000 RPM, you're going to be using up a lot of gas because your RPMs are pretty high. Usually when you leave it on D, it sticks to, I believe, 3,000 to 2,500 RPM between there if you leave it on D. And if you were to leave it on third gear and you were on the freeway or highway and you were going 70 miles per hour or 65 miles per hour, and you were at 4,000 RPM, then you're going to be using up a lot of gas. And don't get me wrong, you're still going to be using up a lot of gas when you're shifting from L, 2, and 3. You're going to be using up a lot more gas rather than you driving regular in D. So keep that in mind also, guys. So in my opinion, I just use the low gears when I'm getting to 45 to 55 miles per hour. Once I exceed that limit, I usually just shift to D and just drive in D normal and casually. So now we've covered shifting from 3 to D. Now we're going to cover downshifting in the low gears. So if I'm on drive, I never shift to third gear. I never downshift to third gear. I usually just do downshifting when I'm already on the gears. Either I'm on 2 or 3, I downshift. But if I'm on D, I never go to 3 because there's a reason you're in D already. You don't need to go down to the lower gears. So I personally never do it, but I don't mind shifting from third to D because your RPMs are going to get a lot higher, and so you need to shift to D. But you don't, if you're already in D, you don't need to shift down to the low gears because you're already in D. You can slow down, you can just brake. But if you're in the low gears already from third to second, then I use downshifting. And it's usually when I'm already in those gears and I'm approaching a stop sign. So usually when I'm on third gear and I'm downshifting to second gear, I'm shifting down at 30 miles per hour. So once I hit that 30 miles per hour, I'm shifting from third to second. Now, when I'm in second to shift to low gear, I'm usually at 20 miles per hour. So I'm usually getting close to the stop when I'm shifting from second to low gear at 20 miles per hour. So I usually just downshift, like I said, when I'm coming up to a stop sign and I need to stop. So that's usually when I downshift. But personally, it comes down to the person and the car. You can actually hear the car, just like a manual transmission. You can hear the car when it needs to shift up or it needs to shift down. So it just all depends on you guys, but I'm just sharing you guys how I usually downshift and how I shift my car. So that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. So we covered what the gears are usually meant for. And don't forget, guys, if you guys know what else the gears are used for, make sure you guys put it down in the comments down below. I'm sure other people will want to know. But we covered what the gears are usually meant for, and we covered how I shift and how I downshift. Now, personally, that's just the way that I do it. Everybody does it differently. It just depends on you guys, and it depends on your guys' car. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Peace out, and embrace yourself.